So here we are, the bigger picture at Masseria Salinola, a beautiful, stunning masseria in the southern region of Puglia, just outside of the town of Ostuni. And we're going to now meet the owner, Daniele. Daniele, how long have you lived here and owned the masseria?
I was born here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm here the fourth generation.
Wow.
The fourth generation.
Okay.
I mean that my great grandfather, he bought this property with, just to live with the family and just working farming in the beginning of last century, in the last century.
Yes, yeah.
And so I was born here.
And is it, I presume it's changed a lot since you were first here?
Have a look. It's still a farm. First of all, it's still a farm. So I mean that we still produce. And we spoke about the olive oil. So the extra virgin olive oil, it's still the main production.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it's not enough to survive. And for this reason, my grandmother was being the first to think to use the rural building, this old masseria, also for hospitality. So she decided to use empty little rooms, not use it anymore for farming, for us. So we are speaking about the 60s. So when no hotels in the area, and nobody spoke about Puglia, or nobody spoke about
So there wasn't any tourism really at that point?
No tourism at that point. Not really, no tourism. The first people that came here came from the town, so from Ostuni. They asked just a place where to stay during summer.
And from other parts of Italy, they travelled to Puglia?
It was just the beginning,
right.
So not a lot,
yeah.
Just for 2 weeks in August,
yeah.
Off. So
yeah, fantastic.
See. And
so how many rooms have you got here?
now we have totally 11 rooms.
11 rooms.
Each masseria is different. It's nice to know that in Ostuni we have 303 masserie, just in Ostuni. So you have to imagine about the rest of the region.
And they're also individual. I was saying I absolutely love your design element of it and all the touches that you've done, the rustic edge to it, and it looks fantastic.
We just for to keep.
Yeah.
Just to keep and to reuse. That's our concept.
Yeah.
That's our concept.
It looks
very
like
simple.
art.
Very simple.
Which is great.
They are not an invention. We didn't invent nothing.
Yeah.
We just thought that it's nice to keep the place, to maintain the place.
So it's a philosophy of recycling for
recycling or reuse to keep tradition. It's not a simple hospitality. We are not an hotel.
No.
It's like a mission. It's like a mission because in places like that, we still keep traditions. Tradition in the kitchen, tradition in the lifestyle, tradition in everything.
Yeah.
Have a look. We have in the property we have a church, a little church.
Excellent.
There is an old tradition for which in September we still celebrate the Mass, like it happened 100 or 200 years ago. So my great-grandfather rang the bell and the neighbors came here to attend the Mass celebration.
Wow.
And we still like to keep this tradition. So in September, each Sunday, we still ring the bell. We don't create any event on Facebook or somewhere else. Nothing.
No.
We just ring the bell. Neighbors.
They still come?
They still come. They still know.
Lovely.
They already know. And it's nice because also in their case, they are keeping the tradition. So their grandson,
Mm.
no, like to come here each September Sunday to attend the Mass celebration.
Lovely.
And this is the case for the kitchens. This
Yeah.
is the case for all the rest.
Can we have a little look at your church?
Yeah. It's just nice to know how our Masseria is composed.
Mm.
So there is a main rule for which the first floor at the central part was the place where the owner lived, the Massaro lived.
In this area
In
here.
this area, just in front of us, and the ground floor was always used for farming.
Okay.
So, for example, in our case, the stable was on the left side, just next to the church.
Yes, yes.
How fun was it? And just next, all the other rooms have been used like shelters for the tools,
Yes.
for the production.
Yes.
And each masseria has got a name. And usually the name came from the family that owned the masseria for a long period.
Okay.
But this is not the case,
Okay.
of course.
Another original part.
Another
Yeah.
original, exactly. This masseria was owned by a priest of the Ostunis Cathedral for a long
Okay.
period. It's funny to know.
In the Centro Storico.
In the cathedral,
Yeah.
exactly. You know that it was quite common in Italy in the past, to people before die
Yes.
to make a gift,
Yes,
a donazione,
yes,
we
yes,
say,
yeah.
to the church, in order to be sure about the eternal life.
Okay.
So it was funny. So in this case, the first owner of this masseria gave the property to that priest of the Cathedral of Ostuni.
Yes.
And that priest used this place to conserve here the salt. The sea
Okay.
salt coming from the sea,
Mm.
was just conserved here, and salt was really valuable
Mm.
in the past. It was used, to conserve food,
Yes.
or like a way to pay.
Yes.
Salary come from salt. The Italian name of salt is sale.
Sale al mare. Sale al mare.
So the name Salinola was a name given by locals to recognize this masseria by all the other 300 masseria
Okay.
of the town.
So the beginning of the word is salt.
Salt.
Sale.
Exactly. So that was the origin of the name
Yes.
of this masseria. So let's have a look to the chapel, to the church.
Lovely. About tourists coming to Puglia. They like it? Yeah.
So we are in the garden. In italiano gli orti. Siamo nell'orto. And this is the place where we cultivate seasonal vegetables,
Yes.
seasonal legumes, seasonal fruits. For example, this is a fig
Lovely.
tree. We have also some
sage.
and mint.
Different
and,
types of mint.
Yeah, and basil. Here, have a look. We have some marjorana, and
Yes.
timo, limonato, and thyme.
Thyme.
And
Little figs coming on
yeah,
here.
the figs.
Amazing.
This is the next weeks will be the period for the fioroni. Fioroni are the first figs of the season. So that's nice. We are just a few meters from our restaurant, so the place where we cook what we harvest. So
Yes.
day by day, it's nice to know. Day by day, we decide the menu. So we never print the menu for the season. For
No.
example, we just decide the menu the night before for the day after, depending of the garden.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing, I think.
What a fantastic
our,
idea.
our guests are very happy for this, no?
Yes.
Because they don't know, they aren't a normal menu like in each restaurant.
And it feels like it's
this
so
is now
fresh.
A real
Yes.
restaurant. So, sì, exactly.
Daniele, so much for your time. It's lovely to see your masseria.
Grazie mille.
The ethos of the whole place and everything you produce and the food is wonderful.
Grazie. It
Thank
was a
you.
very pleasure to welcome you and back to visit us.
Grazie te. Okay.